What's up, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. I did steal that. However, today we are going to talk about a Pixel product, but I'm not going to tell you which one, except you read the title. Roll the intro.
Come on.
So today we're talking about the Pixel 2. I wanted to talk about something that was not new, but that was still producing incredible performance. That was the fingerprint reader. It's very quick still to this day. It is of course running the latest version of Android. Because it is a Pixel device, it still has support for every new version that comes out. And honestly, this is what I would go with if you're looking for a flagship class phone. I mean, you've got portrait mode still, which was introduced with this phone. Of course, this is a software portrait mode. It is just one camera on the back, but it does a great job. But I mean, how often are you taking portraits? So in reality, let's talk about video quality. I use this for vlogging. I use it for additional footage for tech videos. I use this for a lot of video footage. This is my go-to slow-mo camera. This is everything you would need if you wanted to start a channel, had the opportunity to upgrade your phone. This is where I would go. I mean, honestly, we're 2 generations above this right now. We're a year and a half into the lifespan of this thing. It's about paid off for me. I'm not gonna be buying the 4. I'm gonna wait till the 5. And even then, I'm gonna need something to be drastically different. And honestly, even the 1, which is still functional, it's on my shelf right there, I would still have that if the GPS hadn't stopped working, which was literally the only problem it had. That was really the only reason. I would have kept riding with that until it died. As far as longevity, I have dropped this thing countless times. Every single time before I pick it up, in my head, I bid farewell because, you know, I don't have the tempered glass, I don't have a Otter box, so when I drop it, I bid goodbye. And then when I pick it up and it's still fine, all the better. But in reality, I've dropped this who knows how many times, and it works perfectly fine. Now, of course, I do have a case on it because I genuinely believe you should always have a case on your phone. That's why I don't particularly care about phone colors, you know, fancy, you know, transitional backs and, you know, fancy reflective, and I don't care. None of that matters to me because put a case on it. Just put a case on it, and then you won't have to complain and whine when it's broken. Like, it makes no sense to me why you would not have a case on your phone. If we gave less attention to the cosmetics, they wouldn't every year put out the same phone or a slightly better phone with just new cosmetics. They wouldn't do that because we wouldn't care, right? Because we'd be like, no, mine's still fine. It's in the case. No big deal. Let's move on with our lives. And then they would be like, maybe we don't need an S model or a E model or whatever, you know, in between step everyone seems to want to put out. So on the hardware end, I have no problems with it whatsoever. It has done an outstanding job for me, and I see it doing a great job for me going forward. Now, again, barring some sort of hardware failure, I'm gonna ride this until the 5 comes out. And even then, again, it's gonna need to be a drastic hardware difference for me because I'm gonna get the software, so I don't really care what Android 10 or 11 or 12 is because I'm still gonna get it, so I don't really care. But very much the hardware is where it's gonna be for me. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be some sort of in-glass fingerprint reader, you know, the optic facial recognition, which I'm still kind of iffy on. Yeah, for me, the biggest thing is gonna need to be a huge hardware difference. I think this is still a perfectly fast enough phone. I mean, again, here, let's make sure it's completely off. So black screen, fingerprint, what, a second, if that? That's good. I think that's solid. I think this is about the same speed as the brand new, what is it, the S10? Which is the in-glass one. In-glass, it's slower now, so because it's slower than the kind of the tactile one, it's then the same level as mine. So then why do I need to spend $1,500 for that? Oh, 12 gigs of RAM? What are you doing on your phone that requires 12 gigs of RAM? I think we've talked about this before. I've covered this on many occasions. Stop relying on one device. Stop putting everything on one device. That's why they're putting all this, a terabyte of storage? What do you need a terabyte of storage for? With Pixel, you get unlimited backup. So this 32 gigs will serve me forever because it's unlimited backup. So yeah, people need 512 and a terabyte of storage on their phone when in reality you don't. You just don't. Like, don't Don't lie to yourself. Like, lie to me all you want. Don't lie to yourself. Don't waste your money by buying a terabyte of storage on your phone for nothing. Like, nothing. Realistically, nothing. You're not doing anything with it. Yeah, you might be getting a bunch of apps or whatever, but even then, can you play all of them at the same time? No. So download what you need, delete what you don't. Like, I mean, that's gonna be it for the rant portion of this video. Just real talk. I don't know. I don't see the need to upgrade that often. I am genuinely upset with companies that come out with this every year thing. You know what's really like improved in the 2.5 years I've had Pixel products? Like 6 months ago, they introduced night mode. And that was a genuine, awesome improvement, but that was a software update. So didn't particularly matter, did it? Like, I didn't need a Pixel 3 to get night mode. Again, I think it's real moot, right? Upgrading to the latest and greatest. Oh, it's gonna have a cutout for the camera. It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, if you are on the cutting edge, the bleeding edge, whatever they call it, if you want to be at that line and you just want to have the brand newest of the new, yeah, of course, buy that one, buy the 4. When it comes out, be the first one, pre-order it, whatever. But that's you. You already know that. You're not watching this video. So if you are watching this video, you're maybe thinking about an alternative to, instead of buying a $1,200 to $1,500 brand new phone. $699, brand new, link below. Like, seriously, I think we need to give a generation or 2 or even 3, because I honestly think the Pixel still a solid phone. Mine happened to have the GPS go out. I still use it for the camera. Again, I think we need to give a generation or 2 or even 3 back a little love, because you're gonna find a great deal, you're gonna get a great phone for that price, and you're not gonna lose out on much. Let's be serious. Now, you know, if we're talking, I did the little test a few months back where I did a week in an iPhone 6 just to compare iOS to Android, the experience for me, because I've been an Android person my entire smartphone life. That wasn't a big deal, but the difference in the phone was huge, enormous. But an iPhone 6 was 5 generations back. If I went to an iPhone 7, then that might have been a close comparison, and I think then it wouldn't have been that big a difference. In reality, I have had this for 1.5 years. I love it. I have no desire to switch. Somebody wants to send me a free phone, I'll give it a whirl, but I'll probably go back to this, to be very honest with you. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Just a 1.5 year update on a 1.5 year old phone. Still love it, still great. You should get one, link below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.